I made an interesting realization yesterday. I've come to a conclusion that I think I've been trying to come to for the past, oh god, maybe 2, 3 years, and it aligned kind of perfectly with me actually graduating, which just happened. I've come to the realization that I've kind of lost my lust for life as a whole, not just school, my school friendships or the activities I used to like, the whole thing. And I think it has something to do with my inability to separate my ideals from reality. I often find myself not satisfied unless everything goes pretty perfectly or according to plan. I don't know what really started all this, but I haven't been able to really appreciate all of the great things I've been given in life and the privileges that I have and the ease of living that I've had. I keep living in this state where things just get worse because I don't appreciate what I have when I have it and then it disappears. And I'd like not to continue like that. We live in a world where things aren't perfect, ever. They never will be, but I keep wanting them to be. These days, I don't even know what that means. My old passions from when I was younger and a little less cynical have kind of disappeared. It's hard for me to conjure up any effort to do anything these days. For the past week, I've been alone. My roommate's been gone, and I've found that I just do nothing, or I squander and waste time in ways that I didn't really think I would. Because whenever I have something to do, I always wish I could be doing things alone, like playing video games, but now that I'm doing it, it's not as fun as I thought it was. I think friends really make most things more fun, at least for me. I struggle to spend time alone. When I was younger, I could spend time alone just fine, and things like video games brought me a lot of joy rather than anger, which seems to be what they bring me now. I used to be able to see the brighter side of things and the positivity in the world, the benefits. Now I mostly just see the bad thing. I see the fact that, to be honest, the world is going somewhere worse. It's on a downhill slope, and it has nothing to do with any of us necessarily. Not normal general people. Greed is one of the biggest things, but it's always been ruining the world. It's not like this is new. But regardless, I shouldn't let things like this get me down. Other people are able to function just fine and live their lives and enjoy things without constantly thinking about the sort of depressing parts of life. But I can't. And it's weird, because I would say that I live an easier life than most people in this world, and yet I seem like I'm living the most miserable life. I feel often more down than most of the people I know who have actually hard lives. I have too much time to think about things. It's negatively affected me quite a bit. And I think something that also doesn't help is my own perception of myself. I generally have a negative perception of myself. I've always seen myself as kind of lazy, difficult, sometimes cruel and mean, often annoying. It makes it hard to enjoy spending time with myself, and I wonder if changing that could be a positive thing. It was interesting too, because the thing that really brought this out of me is something that I would consider to be a really funny way to realize that you've been living life wrong for a while. But I was watching SNL clips from the most recent episode, and they were really funny. And I was like, man, I'd given SNL a really bad rap just to be a cynical asshole, but sometimes they're funny. It's hit and miss. That's what comedy is, man. It's trial and error, but it was actually really hilarious. And I had a great time. I was laughing my ass off watching these clips on YouTube of SNL. Admitting that is kind of funny because I would normally be embarrassed, but why? It's comedy, man. The goal is for it to be funny. If it's not funny, there's a problem. It has to be right every once in a while, or else it wouldn't be running. But it was enjoyable, and then I took that into watching some more stuff that kind of uplifted me a bit, and it was nice. It was cool to see all these people who are passionate and talented making things that are actually interesting and funny. And I think comedy is something I've kind of lost touch with as well, because comedy really makes the terrible parts of the world much more approachable and pleasant. It kind of normalizes them, but in a way that makes it so living life isn't that difficult with knowing this information, and I like that. Comedy is one of the most valuable things we have, and I'd like to be a real funny guy, but I haven't been for a while, and I think it's kind of aligned perfectly with my general inability to accept life for what it is, or make jokes about it. I hope to make some sort of improvement here. I think I'm going to try some things. I really like this YouTube stuff. Great way to get my thoughts out there. I don't really care if anyone watches it. I like being able to hear other people's opinions on it, so I guess I do care about what other people think a little bit. It's fun to have a little discussion in the comments. A few of my videos have had that, and it's been rewarding, I would say. I kind of want to try some new things on here, because I play a lot of games, and there are funny moments, And like I said, I want to reconnect with the comedy. And I play games with friends sometimes, and there are some great humors there. So I'd be delighted to start uploading edited versions of that with friends. I think staying positive is something that's very difficult, but you have to be able to laugh at yourself, be able to laugh at the world. Don't take anything too seriously, it doesn't matter that much. I mean, let's be honest. If you laugh at a tragedy or cry at a tragedy, does it really change the impact of a tragedy? If you laugh at your situation or cry at your situation, it can change your situation though. If your situation sucks and you laugh at it, you get a sort of sense of power. It starts to turn this miserable thing into something that could be enjoyable. You start to see the positives, or at the very least the comedy in it all, and I think that's a very beneficial thing. I'm always kind of struggling to do it, but I think I gotta strive for it more. It's been a while since I've really laughed. It's been a while since I've seen the humor in my life and in the world. So to leave it on a good note, stay laughing, stay funny, and have a good day. Regain that lust for life.